do you already have the licensing there, and you are compliant to MiCA and able to operate in the next 2 weeks or after the next 2 weeks?
Okay. We got our license done and dusted on the 15th of January, and the passporting to 30 European countries was done the day after. So we're fully compliant, not just with MiCA, but with DORA, and also with MiFID II, because there's some overlap there. So yeah, we're fully compliant already. That's why the big networks are actually talking to us. Before, the licensing was quite hard. It was based on basically our trust, because I'm a finance guy from banking and from financial services. So yeah, fully compliant. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, though.
My name is Alexia. I'm from the Unchained. You all know me. My question is more about your teams, because some of you briefly touched it, but most of you have smaller teams than I would expect. So where is the power to execute all of this coming from? Like, what is your team in more detail, briefly, for each of you?
Great question. We have a team of 12 people. We have backgrounds in finances, in analyzing finance markets through AI. We quickly realized that that's frankly impossible to achieve just using LLMs. That's why our team, which has product, which have guys from banking, from big companies, we quickly understood that we need to do much more than that to be able to achieve what you saw on the slide. So 12 people is a good benchmark for the startup of the size and desire to do of what we're doing.
Well, given that we're regulated, we have to have people on the right places with the right knowledge, and we have that. So there's 7 internal people. We outsource basically IT, we outsource legal and accounting. If you count 124 advisors, I don't know if you count them as a workforce or not, I don't. But we need key account managers to grow in those countries. That's where we need the money, because obviously the business is basically face-to-face. It's a relationship-based business. So each country will require about 5 people, depending on the size. I expect Romania will be a little bit more, maybe 7, I don't know. We'll see about that. But we're fully sufficient with what we have at the moment. And we can, the only thing that we actually do need to do is provide like a customer support. If we open a new country, we'll hire somebody that speaks Romanian, for example, or Polish. But other than that, we're fine from that respect.
We're part of a company that is a integrator of IT systems. So this is just the team for software. We have 13 colleagues that are delivering software through the whole life cycle of software. And also the brain of the knowledge that is already embedded in the platform, as I mentioned before, having experience in NBFIs and reporting. And also, this is one of our tools. So we are also offering ticketing, CRMs, ERP for other companies. So the team is delivering quite well also on other streams.
Thank you. My name is Imre Hild. I'm the CEO of OUVC. It's a Hungarian university-based venture capital fund. Congratulations on your presentation. It's very convincing and very comprehensive. What I was missing, or maybe I just don't remember because of last night, the mention of capital, mention of investments. I think it was brushed upon a little bit. If you could elaborate on that a little bit, and also for the gent in the middle, I didn't hear any talk about competition, and I'm sure that if a 2-week deadline is coming on, then yes, people would. Oh, there would be others also who are busy at meeting the deadline.
Okay, briefly on that, we are not here to raise money. We are here to get feedback and to meet with possible customers. That's what we did yesterday. That's what we did today. And thank you. We connected yesterday, and we mentioned we are not raising money, but we are rather getting feedback from the market and seeing what can we do to better address the market. In terms of competition, yes, we do have competition in Romania, but from 100 entities that are our addressable market, there is a lot of advantages that we can bring in terms of flexibility and in terms of the fact that we can customize based on what their businesses look like, because the competition is very stick to their platform. So they say, this is the product, you can use it as this. We are very flexible. You can work with any lending product. You can set it up without coding. And this is our main advantage that our customers already are seeing and coming to us. Thank you.
I'm going to be a bit cocky here. In 2 weeks' time, my competition will die.
So no one else is on the same path as you guys.
No, not even that. There's, as I mentioned, in 2 weeks' time, the MiCA deadline will be done and dusted. And there's about 3,000 companies, 200 have a license, so 2,800 companies will have to consolidate. There's no license in Poland. There's no license in Hungary. There's no license in Romania. There's no license in, well, Bulgaria, I believe, right? So yeah, don't need that. So basically, what I'm saying is very hard to get the license. It's not something which is easy. Binance may not get it on time, and they will have to stop offering their products.
But what about those 200 companies? That
Yes,
have
the 200 companies. Most of the companies are exchanges. We are not an exchange, right? We are actually one of two companies from the CE to have a portfolio management license, which is basically an asset management license. To get that, that's very hard to get. We only got it because, well, we've done asset management in the traditional finances. So we don't really have that much competition. We are the first movers. Most of the companies are doing direct B2C. We don't want to do direct B2C because that's very expensive. That's why we go through the advisors, because they don't have any tool. And I don't know any company that is actually providing them any infrastructure at all, not in CE. I know about a company or two which are private banks. They have a portfolio management license, and for their own people, they actually designed a MiCA-ready platform, but they are not scaling through outside of financial networks. They have their own financial network. So we are the first movers. There's pretty much no one in the CE. This will stay for 12 to 24 months. So we have 2 years of advantage of actually getting the land grab in here, and then we move to the Western states.
And you're looking for how much capital?
Altogether 1.5, but it's in stages. As we open new country, we will need new budget because, well, that costs something. We need to pay wages and stuff like that.
Would your expansion go through, forming individual companies in each country, or you do it centrally from one European location and operate from there?
Well, we will operate from Slovakia because we have to. That's the first thing, because the license is actually over there. But we will have offices throughout the countries. That's perfectly fine. And because we go to brokers, there's not that many brokers in each country. So Romania is about, 70 brokers-ish, roughly, which have all the advisors below them. So we just need to basically make deals with 70 companies, and we will have tens of thousands of advisors. I think in Romania is about 40,000 financial advisors currently active. In Poland, about 35. In Slovakia, 20,000 in Czech Republic. So we basically go to the entity, integrate with them, and everybody else will be directly integrated.
Right, gotcha. Thank you.
Hey, we are raising around $3 to $5 million round. This mainly goes to the finalization of the product. And about competition, fortunately for us, we are in a great position because we already have moat. This moat is in the combination of how we use AI and which models and agents we have developed. So in a nutshell, we're using AI only as an orchestration tool for the whole system. Everything else is done by traditional mathematics and agentic functionalities. Plus, we already secured very crucial licenses in our key region, that's Saudi Arabia, which further support our development and our expansion there. So that's basically in a nutshell where we are right now. In terms of very important fact that some big companies, and even before the presentation, there was a presentation about something that was developed by IBM. Fortunately for us, the whole market is very focused right now on developing frontier AI, both for your wearables, for your backbone servers or something like that. But we believe that's not the case of going forward. The case of going forward is building exactly your business logic inside of the AI so it can do exactly what you want to do, not imagine things.